When it comes to making that move to Manchester United, now obviously there was a big deal made about what you said in your book. Do you think it was blown out of proportion?
It was. It was, because the book was nothing special. The book was only to give a view about what we're doing in the club as a team, how we act, how we talk to each other, you know, sometimes what we're saying to each other. So there was nothing, and even when you read it, there's nothing special in there. You know, but you know as well that the book, you know, to make it sell, they're selling the rights to the newspapers.
They serialized the book.
Yeah, so and then they you know, then the newspaper, I think it was the Daily Mirror, wasn't it?
Mail or Mirror, one of them.
Mirror, I believe,
okay.
and they got the right for 4 days to put certain things from the book into the paper. But the headlines, you can't control the headlines; they make it themselves. And a lot of people who read that paper, you know, they only read the headlines, and then if you only read the headlines, yeah, okay, then it looks it looks quite serious, quite interesting, basically. But if you look at the small things that are actually in the book,
the context,
then you see that it's nothing special, and there's nothing in there that can harm anybody, basically.
Because in modern day society, 20 years on, ish 20 years on, it's called clickbait. If you go online, I don't presume you have Facebook or anything, but you'll see an article that says, so-and-so claims that this person did that. But that's clickbait.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is...
Yeah, that's, you know, I see a message that I said yesterday on television that Virgil van Dijk is already a better player than myself.
That was uploaded by someone, and then they will just spin it to make people watch. That's clickbait.
Well, exactly. And that's the thing, I didn't say it like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So because you asked me the question,
yeah,
and I know basically in the interviews what I do, I know exactly the answer that I've given. You know, but people turn things around to make it more interesting for the paper or for the press to read.
Spinning it.
Yeah, spinning it. And that happened with my book as well.
I saw that clip of you talking about it yesterday. One of the Liverpool sites even put it up.
Yeah.
So of course they're going to put it as a headline.
Yeah, of
right?
course, you know, because it thinks it will do them good. You know, and anything to hurt United. That's how it works.
Yeah, certainly the case. Yeah. So all this, like the tapping up stuff, is just completely blown out of proportion.
No, it's blown out of proportion, and eventually, no, they used that book. Oh, they used that book. You know, it was eventually after that the transfers being made to Lazio, of course, as well, and the book came in the headlines as well that it's been used for me to sell me, or against me to sell.
And it wasn't the case.
No, it wasn't, because there was and I said it somewhere else as well in an interview, I believe. You know, there was a budget, they had a gap in the budget, and they've spoken about it. We've spoken about it because I was in the committee, players committee.
Yeah, yourself, Gary Neville, Roy Keane,
Giggsy, I believe it was. You know, and we spoke with Peter. No, was it David Gill? I believe. You know, we spoke with him about certain things. You know, with the team and normal conversation about, you know, how does it go, and what we need to do, and how does it work within the club, and you name it. And then they mentioned certain things as well, and then we joked around about, oh, well, maybe you need to sell one of us, and eventually it happened.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Okay.
Yeah, no, so you know, with the meeting at Monaco where all the Champions League teams come, they made the offer, and then they accepted it, and then eventually they need to bring it to me as well that they already did it.